Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon. Let's go, Eevee. We have started the Gym Leader Re-Challenge by battling Brock and Koga of Pewter City and Fuchsia City. They are the Rock type and Poison type masters. We'll be challenging more Gym Leaders later on, but for this episode we're going to focus on something else. You see, outside of Cerulean City, we have the Pokemon Day-Care. But they have a bit of a change since last time. And what change is that? Well, instead of me telling you guys how it is, let me show you what it is. So let's go to Secret Techniques, Skydash, and let's travel to Cerulean City. This is of course where you can challenge Misty again, the water type gym leader, but we will do that. Let's do that next episode, guys. Next episode we're gonna challenge Misty, and that will also be Sabrina. Sabrina is the second gym leader of the last four. So next episode we're gonna challenge Misty and Sabrina, the Elite Four gym leaders. So here, just a quick thumb on our Pokédex data. We have seen 142 Pokemon. That's basically seen almost everyone, but there's still a few we haven't seen yet. But I will be fixing that for sure. To make this one quicker, let's just go to our party and have Charizard fly us out. So let's take out the Pokeball. Let's fly. So the Pokemon Day-Care is located here at route number 5. Here we have even the Mankey Master Trainer outside the Day-Care. It's pretty nice though, because in Generation 1 you couldn't go to the Day-Care without going to the grass and doing the stepping, else you will be taken out and you have to go around. But they put up a little staircase here, which is a bit nice. It's nice to do a bit of things that are like not part of the actual original game, but I think this is a nice change. So there we're there. Let's go inside the Pokemon Day-Care. I run the Pokemon Day-Care and look after the Pokemon. Now then, what would you like to do? Let's pick up maybe. Spearow's level increased by 26 since you last visited. Whoa, that's a lot. Because in 2007 to take out Spearow, should we do it? Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. The Golden Raspberry as well from Spearow. Pretty good. So yeah, Sparrow's been sitting in this Day-Care now for basically ever since we were here at the beginning of the game. It's pretty cool. Drop another Pokemon if you want to. One of these at least for sure. But this guy, the Day-Care man, what does he have for us? Oh, what's this now? You become the champion. I'm Mr. Hyper. I train level 100 Pokemon with my special Hyper training. Bring me a Bottlecap and I'll train one stat. Bring me a Gold Bottlecap and I'll train all of your Pokemon stat at once. Which one of your Pokemon do you want to do some Hyper training on? Well, remember this is going to be only level 100 Pokemon, so we take Raichu. That Pokemon hasn't leveled up enough to be ready for my amazing Hyper training. Only level 100 Pokemon can handle the hype. Yeah, so you need to level a Pokemon to level 100 and then he will basically max out the Eevee stat for one of your Pokemon. So that's basically what it's all about. It's all about those Eevee things. So Eevee of course is the thing that basically goes about the stat growth. So maximizing the Eevee will make your Pokemon really excel at that stat for sure. Now he mentioned gold Bottlecaps. And even the gold Bottlecaps. So how do you even get those Bottlecaps? Well, there are different ways to get a Bottlecap, but there's also one way you can get a Bottlecap every single day. That's pretty cool, right? Now, where do you get one? Let me show you guys. Let's take the Skydash. Now we're gonna head off just a bit south to Vermilion City. So, Eevee, let's go to Vermilion City. And we have the Master Trainer for Farfetch, which is pretty nice because Farfetch is the place you can get Farfetch. Back in Red and Blue was in Vermilion City by trading your Pokemon to get ducks. Here we have the Machamp Master Trainer as well. Machamp, the fully evolved version of Machop and evolved from a Machoke. This one is an interesting trainer to fight. But yeah, Bottlecaps is the thing you want to do for Eevee trainings or Eevee training. But how do you get Bottlecaps? Well, you can go here. And you'll find someone we have seen before. Yeah, hello, Mina. Mina, the trial captain from the Alola region. Alola, which of course is the next place I will go after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But she has Bottlecaps. But she won't just give them for free. You have to earn them. How do you earn them, you might ask? Of course you know how to earn them. You fight for it. Let's fight Mina for Bottlecaps. How about it, Cantonian trainer? Let's try battling my fairy-type Pokemon? Sure. Then here I go. I'm going to meet how great fairy-type Pokemon can be. So fairy-type did not come before Generation 6, so it's a bit interesting. So Mina is a trial captain from Alola. She's the master of the fairy-type Pokemon in the Alola region and now as well in Let's Go. First up will be Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime is one of those Pokemon that has changed to the fairy type. Mr. Mime was a pure psychic type in the past. Now he has also become a dual type psychic and fairy. This means, for example, now Mr. Mime has gained the weaknesses of poison and steel. That's a bit of interesting thing. So Psychic, of course, won't really do much. Thunderbolt you can still do, but remember Mr. Mime is specializing in reducing damage. He knows the Reflect and Light Screen. Here comes the Light Screen. Light Screen will reduce the damage it takes by special attacks by 1/3, so you'll deal reduced damage this time. You can keep on fighting though. Let's do another Thunderbolt. You see damage has been reduced a lot already. Paralyzing effect will not stop it though, so we can do that. It's not even able to move. Mr. Mime is in trouble. Good for us. Let's do it one more time. Thunderbolt used against Mr. Mime. Damage is still good, but here comes the Dazzling Gleam. A very powerful fairy attack. So you might be wondering, okay, what's Fairy's strength and weaknesses and how much damage they do against some types? So Fairy is weak to poison and steel. That's his weakness. And Fairy will deal super effective damage against Dark, Dragon, and Fighting. Plus, that Dragon types are not able to deal damage to Fairy types, because Fairy types are immune to Dragon. Now, Steel and Poison are good against Fairy types because of their power against the Fairy type Pokemon. But Fire types are also good against Fairy types because Fairy types deals reduced damage against the Fire types. Next up is Wigglytuff. So Wigglytuff is one of those Pokemon that change typing from normal to Fairy. So Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff is now a pure Fairy type Pokemon that bring out Venusaur for this. This is because Venusaur is dual type Grass and Poison, and Poison is one of the weaknesses of the Fairy type, together with the Steel. Sludge Bomb with Venusaur. Here it comes. It's effective and doing a lot of damage against Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff will respond with Flamethrower, which is a powerful move against Venusaur. But Wigglytuff doesn't really have a massive amount of special attack, and not in a Fire type Pokemon doesn't really take that stab bonus, so not as strong against Venusaur. Sludge Bomb number 2 lands, and Wigglytuff will go down. So well played, Venusaur. Because of that, Venusaur goes up to level 56. Well deserved, well earned Venusaur. Next up will be Ninetales. Ninetales is also a Pokemon that changed the typing. Ninetales was a fire type back in generation 1 to 5. Now, regular Ninetales is actually still a fire type as well, but in Generation 6, Ninetales got an Alola form, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to change off to Charizard. So, in the Alola form, the Vulpix becomes the Ice Vulpix, so it means that Vulpix goes from fire to ice. But when we go to Ninetales, that means Ninetales actually gets a secondary type, the Fairy type. So Ninetales is dual type Ice and Fairy from the Alola region, but if you play it against the Kanto region or regular regions, Ninetales is a pure Fire type. So Ninetales is now Steel and Fairy, that means Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales has a 4-time weakness to Steel, because both Ice and Fairy are weak to Steel. Those use a Flamethrower, which is very useful. Blizzard onto Charizard, dealing some damage, and Frozen Solid! Oh no. But Charizard is thawed out. You'll always get thawed out if you use a fire move. So I got the Flamethrower doing good amount of damage on Ninetales. Not enough to Ninetales will survive because it's pretty strong. This again, it's gonna miss. Here comes the Flamethrower, number 2. This one will deal damage and Ninetales will go down. Pretty interesting. This is the Alolan Ninetales, so Ice and Fairy dual type, 4-time weakness to Steel, which is a big problem. Eevee level 59, almost getting to 60, and we beat Mina. I'm shocked at your strength. Ah, thank you, Mina. Oh, wonderful! You and your Pokemon battling side by side. That's a great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. I can't get back to Alola until I defeat you. Just kidding, let's battle again sometime. Now, of course, this is the first time when you battle Mina where you get to do this. But now, from every day forward, when you battle Mina, you will get a Bottlecap. So, which is pretty nice. So, just come back and find her and challenge her, and you'll be able to get the Bottlecap. So, Bottlecap is something you only will get after you fight Mina the first time. The second time and onwards, you will be getting those Bottlecaps. And Bottlecaps are used at the Hyper Training back at the daycare to basically max out the IV training for one of your Pokemon. Should you get a golden Bottlecap somewhere, you can use it to go all 6 stats to max, which is damn useful, that's for sure. Are actually the Pokemon, maybe we should do some capture it. We never have some time, and we're not going to have time to go for Sabrina and Misty this episode. We'll do that next time versus Sabrina and Misty. But are there something else maybe we can do? Something else we can practice on, perhaps? You know, Diglett here's a coach trainer, and that's probably too weak right now. There's a Sandshrew Master Trainer as well. Sandshrew, the ground type Pokemon. So that's going to be interesting. Generally, though, you want to see if you can have a Pokemon that you can learn a move that's super effective against itself. And then use that in the Master Trainer battle. That should do pretty well for you. This generally is a place where you can get a lot of drowsy if you walk through the grass. There's also a lot of wild Pokemon here, a lot of trainers here as well. There's different ways to fight. X defense. You can increase your defense by 1 every time you use it in battle. It's not that good though, because it's a waste of a turn. You can do other things. We also have the Master Metapod trainers. We always seen the Kakuna. This is the Metapod, which is going to be an interesting fight though. I mean, Metapod just sits there, harden, and you wonder who will win this battle. According to Ash Ketchum though, they're probably just going to KO themselves. That's what I would think. Anyways, I don't think there's much more else to do, so I think just end this episode a bit early. Let's just fly over to our next destination, which will be Cerulean City. So next time, guys, we're going to head over to Cerulean City, and we're going to battle Misty of the Cerulean City Gym, the Water Master. After that, we're going to head south to the neighboring city of Saffron City. There we're going to fight up against Sabrina, the Psychic type Master, and see how we can take care of her. After that, we'll do some more cool things, then continue on with fighting 2 more gym leaders, then do some more cool things, fighting up to the last 2 gym leaders. And then, yeah, I think it's finally time we go back to Cerulean City and head over to the Challenge Cave. And then maybe we'll go visit Elite 4 and go to Master Trainers and see what they have to do for us. Then we'll see what we take from there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's good for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee continues.